got some stuff to do, folks. Hey, how's it going? We got more Final Fantasy X-2 coming at you. Last time we knocked over the events going on in Kilika and Luca and over here in Bavel. I think at this point it's a good idea to hit up the Mihen High Road. Because why not?
The Mihen High Road, where Crusaders once marched toward battle with Sin, while travelers fled from its shadow. I walked this road too, on my pilgrimage to Zanarkand. And you walked by my side. It was a journey filled with laughter.
Now, if I am not mistaken, all you have to do to complete this section of the game is just walk through the whole high road. Hey folks, we're back. So, I thought there was something we had to do at the end of the high road. There wasn't, as far as I can tell. Just that opening cutscene, so here we are on the Mushroom Rock Road. Oh.
Ah, it's those creeps again.
Maybe there's a sphere here.
It's our turn to do the following.
Sure, let's go get some free stuff.
Good to see you again, Lady Yuna. You haven't forgotten me, have you?
At first I was gonna say you're Lloyd, but no, you're Yibel.
Yibel, isn't it? You're in the Youth League.
Ha! You really do remember me. I am truly honored, Lady Yuna. Since that day we first spoke, the Youth League has been conducting a sphere hunt of its own. We, the Youth League! Klasko, take it from here.
We, the Youth League, to better our understanding of Spira's past, vow to remain vigilant in our search for ruins and spheres.
Oh, that's enough! Those two guys are getting away.
Did LeBlanc's men pass through here?
Yes, they said they're here to take care of our fiend problem. You see, the Youth League is in preparation for an important operation, leaving our patrols short-handed. As a result, the road to headquarters has been overrun with fiends. Be warned, unless you can defeat the fiends on the road, you will not be able to pass. So, are you ready to run the gauntlet?
Yeah, sure.
Understood. Expect to encounter fiends until you reach the vicinity of the lift. Fight your way through them and proceed to headquarters. That's it. Good luck. Klasko? Klasko, show them the way.
Like, I'm not doing any of this work. You should do it,
Yeah,
Klasko.
let's hunt some fiend.
I really have to question whenever they bust out the budget and give you the high quality facial animation, but then not. It's weird. Square always had that issue. Youth League is short-handed. Clear out some fiends. There are more fiends when it's dark, less fiends when it's not dark. Oh, this is gonna look absolutely garbage on the video. Whatever, it's brightening up. So you're basically going through this entire route again. Just like you did back in the original game. But it's okay, we got our sick-ass theme song playing, so it should be okay.
There they are.
Hey, I found him. Yo, what's up, Logos and big asshole? Guess we'll just jump down here, an area we couldn't explore in the original game. Also, we gained some levels, because I did go through the entire Mihen High Road, so we've gained about 3 levels off that. We also learned Fire, which is useless. Another fun fact, if you hit left whenever you're choosing to target someone with magic, you can select them all. You will do a little bit less damage than if you were focusing on one target, but it's worth it. It's worth it just to, you know, hit a bunch of them at once. Especially when you consider just how beefy some of these guys are. I accidentally targeted one of my friends. Oh, fuck. I hit right instead of left. Riku, stop. Riku, ugh. You fool.
I like mine on the rocks.
You like Yuna on the rock. She almost killed her. Alright. Now at this point we should have a completely new map and a secret little treasure thing you may not notice here. God, this is the only time they changed like the lighting system of the game where they add this dark filter randomly. And it's super jarring. Throws me off. I'll wait. I'll wait for you to bright up, please. Come on. Come on. There, let's turn on those lights. There's treasure over there too, so I'm gonna want to get that. Oh, we got a bunch of dudes. First off, kill the coyote. Then the bully cat. Focus with a blizzard. We'll get into this. Oh good, you're just getting full blizzard damage because I kill things too fast. I just hit fire because I don't care because it's gonna die in time.
It's a wrap.
Some people may say I made a mistake there. And it's like, nah, you didn't mean to do that. And you're like, you're right. You're right, I'm an idiot. And I'm like, ah, surely it'll die, right? Surely I'm not gonna heal it. Is there something back here? I feel like there should be. There's not. Disappointment.
This one ain't no good.
Nor this one.
What are you doing?
Let's get out of here.
We must inform the boss.
How'd you put a flashbang in a
Hey,
gun?
you dropped something.
Finders keepers.
Get fucked. Crimson Sphere number 9. Ugh. Well, let's examine this thingy. Eh. Well, that sure is one.
Hey, long time no see. Remember me?
Of course I do.
Glad to hear it.
How have you been?
I joined up with the Youth League, and that's been keeping me pretty busy.
Oh, I'm a sphere hunter now.
Ah, that sounds great. Trying out a new way of life. Actually, Passe's a sphere hunter now too. He's the leader of the Kinderguardians. Be nice to him if you see him.
How's Isaru?
The Youth League discovered this place, you know. It's called the Den of Woe. It was sealed around the time of Operation Mihen.
And Isaru?
But, the seal can supposedly be broken with the right combination of spheres. I'm afraid this place is off limits until we can conduct a more thorough investigation. So, I'll, have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry.
Aw, really?
This place is off limits. Please leave.
Alright. The Den of Woe is a Chapter 5 dungeon that is unlocked by collecting all the Crimson Spheres. Easier said than done. To be honest, I've never actually been in there. Ever. Like, given that I know what the subject and what's going on in the Crimson Spheres, because I've seen most of them, I know what kind of like, I know what it's about, but never managed it. The reason being is there are missable spheres in the game. There are missable Crimson Spheres that are, oh, you didn't go to this area in Chapter X, so that person isn't there anymore to give it to you, and stuff like that ends up happening. And never managed to get them all, but we will in the LP. We will get all of them because we need to show it off because it is pretty plot relevant. I just almost said pretty plot prevalent. Just kill these assholes. Oh no, that coyote oversold. If you don't know what that is, oversoul is when an enemy starts getting the souls of its brethren and powers up. And that can be pretty dangerous. We're gonna wait for this to light up again. But you definitely have to watch out when they oversoul. They, like, for a lot of the higher tiered enemies, you could wipe to them thanks to oversoul, so it's good to be careful. Luckily, it was to a already damaged coyote, so it's like, we're not really in trouble, but it could have been much worse. With that done, we're not actually done with the Youth League at all. We have to go.
Always at your service.
Have to go see the official Youth League HQ and also show off Blizzara, which we just learned. You know why we learned it? Because we're fucking awesome, that's why. Alright, Riku. I think you could kill these guys in one hit with Blizzara. Prove me right. See? I'm smart. Alright, now all we have to do is keep going forward. It is dark as balls.
Forecast cold.
Well, it takes care of everybody. I'm trying not to be in many battles here, just because boy, do I just do not care for these battles right now. I'm more interested in making it to that headquarters. In case you're wondering, the thought I just said, I actually have no idea why I was saying it out loud. Like I don't want to get into any battles. First of all, I'm fine with battles, and I just started saying something and realized I actually have nothing to say here. Let's make up a reason to the thing I've already made up. When you LP, sometimes you actually say absolute fucking garbage. That's one of those times. But we are recording, I think, episode... Fuck, I don't know what episode this is. I think it might be episode 3. Fucking, I think I just accidentally opened my editing software, so we're gonna find out, but I've been recording a few of these, and I'm starting to get the hang of this project in particular. I feel like each LP provides new challenges, provides, you know, takes a little bit for me to get into it sometimes. Oh no, that's a tone Betty. That's a tone Betty. That's a tone berry.
You had your chance.
Okay,
to
that...
run.
No. We're gonna go. This asshole has 9,999 HP. He also is immune to armor breaks, so we can't even do that much damage. We're leaving. This dude has one off from 10,000 HP. Not worth it. Also, we've recorded 4 videos, so this is the 5th one. Good. This is the 5th episode, and I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. Videos for this are going to be weird, because some of them are going to be length to what I find appropriate. Like, this episode's going to be fucking long, because I know we're going to have a pretty long conversation if I remember the Youth League headquarters right. Because there's some parts where I'm like, I want to cover this. And that's just how it's got to be.
Oh, wow. Lady Yuna.
It's
Hey, we
me,
did it.
Elma. It's been so long. Wow, you've really changed.
How are you?
Never better. Now that I'm in the Youth League, I've always got something to do. Hey, you made it past all the fiends. Nice work. Go on, step aside.
Right away, Captain.
Wow, look at you.
Not bad, huh?
We're done, son! 'Cause we won. Picked up a glass buckle and the Heart of Flame garment, great for our troubles. It also allows us to proceed to the headquarters. Is there treasure behind here? Because this was that secret area where you could talk to, fucking Luzu back in the first game, but there's nothing. Let's take the super cool elevator and finally check out this Youth League headquarters. Feels good to not play something blind for once. Granted, I enjoy recording things blind, but having a decent idea of what I'm doing is also pretty fun.
This is Youth League headquarters. The Youth League was formed a year ago by people who opposed New Yevon. Its members claim that in the hands of New Yevon, Spira would only repeat its past mistakes. Their leader is a former Crusader named Nuge. Apparently, he earned quite a reputation among the Crusaders.
And they're like, you know what we need to do? We need to give 8-year-olds swords. That's what we need to do. Real talk, the Youth League is the group that we are going to most favor, because they'll eventually give us a choice to that effect in the game. You want to know why? Look at their headquarters. This is fucking cool. Alright? Like, I can't really confirm or deny if if the Crusaders were super cool in the previous game. But everything about this is sick. Then you actually can't get 100% if I recall if you side with New Yevon in general in this game. Very weird. It's mostly due to there being more Youth League related things you can do in the game. By more, I mean like one.
It's been too long, Lady Yuna. I am Lucille, commander of the Youth League forces.
It's good to see you.
Hiya! I am glad to find you well. As you can see, I have joined the Youth League to aid in the fight for a new Spira. I consider it my duty. Maven Nuge, our leader, has been hoping for an audience with my lady for some time. Unfortunately, he is planning a mission of great import and will be occupied well into the night. I am terribly sorry, but I must ask that you return another day.
Oh, it's no trouble.
My apologies.
The Youth League's looking for spheres too, right?
Yes, knowledge of the past is the key to the future, so says the Maven. It is with these words in mind that we seek the spheres of yore. The mission we are planning also revolves around a sphere, but I am sorry. I had best say no more. It is not a matter to be discussed openly.
No, I suppose not.
My apologies.
Alrighty. Nothing we can do there. Now, I believe there's one other thing we can do somewhere around here, I believe. I think it might be when we try to leave? Ah, there it is. Look at this old fuck. Look at this old fuck.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. Could you please give me a moment?
So, if you did not see Final Fantasy X at all, this is Mei Chen. He's a strapping old man that walked very fast and sat down. And he's the guy that just vomits in-game lore at you. I love him because his voice is great, and I liked the way he said schnoz. So we're gonna talk to him. And I'm gonna talk about some funny shit with it. As we go here, we're gonna attempt to talk to him. And I'll just say this now. There are gonna be moments in which there's dialogue that will pop up. We are not going to interrupt him, because then we cannot get 100%. Oh, you'll see how good it is.
Why, Lady Yuna, I believe it's been fully 2 years. This calls for a celebration. Perhaps you'd like to hear a story.
Oh, by all means, my friend, I'll put this controller down.
These past 2 years have been truly tumultuous. With sin defeated and Yevon's terrible deception exposed for all to see,
We can't hit a button or he'll skip dialogue.
It is safe to say Spira was in a state of upheaval.
Yeah, fuck those
But it
guys.
is precisely times such as these that often inspire the greatest good. For you see, out of the chaos arose a desire to forge Spira anew. And from this noble desire was born a search for truth, championed by people called the Seekers. The Seekers sought out and attempted to set right Spira's history, long concealed and warped by the temples.
His voice is
They
killing me.
looked for lessons in that history, lessons to lead Spira into a new age. The Seekers scoured Spira for ancient spheres hidden in nooks and crannies over the ages.
Crannies.
They studied the images recorded in those spheres, for they hoped to find within clues to the true nature of Spira's past. Over time, the search for spheres grew quite popular. Some even pursued it as a profession. They, of course, are the sphere hunters, the good, the bad, and the ugly. To be sure, the majority are interested only in the excitement and adventure of it all. But it is doubtful they comprehend the gravity of the search for truth. Very doubtful.
Doubtful?
Doubtful indeed. Where was I? The founder of the Seekers was a man by the name of Tremor. Before the fall of sin, Tremor had been a priest in the orders of Yevon. With the Seekers, he had the perfect means of revitalizing Spira, or so one would have thought. But then, just one short year ago, Tremor founded yet another organization, the New Yevon Party. It was all quite sudden. He took the many spheres collected by the Seekers and hoarded them all to himself. Naturally, this angered those who had hoped to use the spheres as a key to unlock Spira's past. What awoke in Tremor's heart that drove him to do this, none can say, save Tremor himself. I should very much like to ask him. But sadly, he has vanished. New Yevon would not release its spheres, yet surprisingly, a great number of people rallied to its cause. Their motto was, one thing at a time. It worked to great effect. It played on people's fears of the rapid changes sweeping over Spira. It gave them something to cling to. But there were others who still harbored ill will toward the name of Yevon. And the man who united them? It was none other than Nuge, the Maven, that is, leader of the Youth League. Nuge was a member of the Crusaders. He is a powerful man, once renowned for his fearlessness in battle. His interest in history led him to devote himself to the Seekers' cause. With them, he worked to collect spheres, but in the end, New Yevon would share them with no one. Repulsed by what New Yevon had done, Nuge gathered like-minded people and formed the Youth League. Drawing its support mainly from Spira's younger generation, the League soon matched New Yevon in size. As the organization grew, so did the responsibilities of its leader. I came here hoping to speak with Maven Nuge, but he is busy in meetings, and I was turned away at the door. Pity. Looking at all the young people gathered here to take part in the League's endeavors, I must say, I'm quite envious. So much energy, so much life. While I, on the other hand, have grown weary with the passing of many years. I travel Spira, gathering knowledge, only to have it slip my mind a moment later. Just between you and me, I don't even remember how old I am. Oh, might I ask you one small favor?
What is it?
I'd like to shake your hand, if it's not too much trouble. To touch just once the hand that defeated sin and saved all Spira.
Well, of course.
Oh, thank you. Now this old scholar can go in peace.
Don't say that.
Your hand.
Is something wrong?
No, it is nothing. Lady Yuna, you have my thanks.
I love handshakes. Just bring the hands together. Get a good up down. I do like the subtle thing that they're putting forward there with that scene though. That's really good. Overall, that's really good lore of just like how Sphere Hunters were established, that New Yevon is filled with dicks. At least Trema's gone, but it's like it goes to show how like in it some of those higher ups were, and it's good to know like how this stuff's established. And what I really like about this game is that almost all the cool shit in this game, in my opinion, is not in the main plot. There's a lot of side stuff like that, and just side shit in general, and you can miss all of it. And I think it's really cool that you can, because it's not like pushing it down your throat. As if you want to see this, you can. And it helps build the world if you care about it enough, which I do, because this is the Final Fantasy world I'm the most familiar with. Because you can still enjoy and understand the main story without this, but you'll miss a lot of details, and it all comes together a lot well. Stuff like that, and the Crimson Sphere stuff. It's really cool. But with that, we're done. As far as I know, that is all I had to do. Alright, so with that done, we do have to go back to Mushroom Rock Road again to talk to an NPC down there for something else. But luckily, we don't have to be up in the upper parts of the area anymore. And we'll also head to Jose in the next episode, but first, can we see the treasure sphere we picked up? We picked up a Crimson Report 1. Let's see, what great things are we going to get from this sphere?
What a mess. Let's see. Total survivors of the final Crimson Squad selection. Exercise, 0. Zilch, and Zipball. Job done. You pinhead. Did you even count?
And that's all we get. But what that does say is that Locust and Army weren't always, sphere hunters, since they were established a while back, and some dark stuff happened down there. Which it'll take, like, the whole goddamn game to learn about, but whatever. Either way, we are done with this episode. This has been, part 5 of Final Fantasy X-2. And, man, I forgot how much I really, really enjoy this game's world until this episode. Like, that stuff, I love it. I'm having a great time. Next time, we will head toward Jose, take care of that thing in Mushroom Rock Road, and see how much more we can do here in Chapter 1. Until next time, everybody.